cop arrests Goose, and they take him to some northeastern Maryland police barracks. He gets over there, he's just being held. He told me that when he got to the barracks, the cops kept asking him, "What do you have a warrant for? What do you have a warrant for?" And Goose is telling him like, "Yo, I don't know why I have a warrant. Maybe it's domestic. I got into it with my wife. I got into it. We had a disagreement. I don't believe she called the cops, but that's the only thing I could have a warrant for." 3 hours later, same cop comes back to the door. He opens the cell door. He asks Goose, "Hey man, listen, are you cold? You need a blanket? You want a cup of coffee? You want to come out, talk?" He tells Goose right then and there. When Goose denies to talk to him, he tells Goose, "Okay, well, there's some other people who's coming down here to see you in the morning to pick you up." Immediately, Goose thinks, okay, the FBI, they're closing in. The FBI, they know about the bricks. I'm going to prison. So he's tight-lipped. He don't say another word. 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning rolls around. The sheriff's department shows up. The sheriff's department, they strip him out. They give him some dungarees to put on, shackles. They shackle him from head to toe, and they transfer him to, I believe, Woodlawn, Maryland, where he picks up another group of guys, and then his last stop is Central Booking Intake Facility in Baltimore. When he gets to Baltimore, all the cops that work in the prison, the correctional officers, they from the inner city of Baltimore. Everybody knows Goose. He was on the Stop Snitching DVD. He's been selling drugs in Baltimore since a teen. He's made a name for himself. He's big time. He's the big guy. He's like the Nicky Barnes of New York. That's what he is to Baltimore. And everybody respects him and they know him. So immediately, I believe it was one of the correctional officers that first saw him and told him that he was going to be held in solitary confinement in protective custody because it was a high-profile case. Goose not ever being locked up before, this is already getting uncomfortable, so he has to speak to the shift supervisor. The shift supervisor is someone named Sherman. She's familiar with Goose through a boyfriend of hers. She tells Goose, "Listen, you ain't gonna go in protective custody. You're gonna be housed on 4 North. There's a group of guys up there, they're from your neighborhood. You're gonna be comfortable at 4 North, but don't make me look bad because I am the shift supervisor and I have to waive you going into solitary confinement." When Goose make it up to the floor, it's maybe 4 or 5 in the morning. Central Booking, they drag you out. He's been downstairs 16 hours in a holding cell, getting processed. He gets upstairs. He runs into a close friend of his, Nicholas Coates, Playboy from East Baltimore. Now, Goose and Nicholas, they were childhood friends. They were arrested as juveniles and spent time together in a place called Victor Cullen Academy. Playboy being arrested a few times, he know everything about the system. He tells Goose, "Listen, man, you got a $2 million preset bail. You need to hurry up and get on top of it because if you don't get on top of it, you can end up getting a no bail come Monday morning when you go to bail review." Goose gets on the phone. He calls his wife. She's in Florida. He tells her, "Listen, I got this bond. It's $2 million. Make sure you call Progressive Bail Bond. Tell Tote I'm locked up." His wife get on the phone. She calls Tote. Tote tells Goose, "Yo, I can't. It's impossible. I only have the power to do a $500,000 bond. I have to consult with Milton." Anyone in Baltimore know any bill over $500,000, you have to go to Milton, who's the owner of all of the insurance companies for the bail bonds located in East Baltimore. Tote get a hold of Milton. After speaking with Goose's wife, Vanessa, Milton says, "Okay, I'm going to get him." Now, Goose decides he don't want to pay the $200,000 because he has a home located in South Florida that's worth $1 million, $1.5 million. He could put the house up and he could save the money. Milton ain't buying it. Milton learns that Goose is really